is going to fall from his...
Cut it off before I get a copyright strike. What's up, y'all? Y'all tune in to Gamebred TV, where we talk about sports, but mainly boxing. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? I'm excited, man. I'm like, man, let me do a video, man. What this video about? Boxing ain't dead. You dig what I'm saying? They said boxing was dying out, and I was feeling that for a minute. Last year wasn't such a good year, but this year we having a good ass year, man. Shout out to my partner E, man, Eben, man. You feel me? He man, he gifted a brother with this beautiful microphone made by Blue, man. I love it, man. Shout out to you, man. God bless you, my mans, my guy. Real niggas do real shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, boxing ain't dead, man. Shit. It kicked off with David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Then they gave us the Gervonta Tank Davis and the Ryan King Garcia fight. Then they threw us another one. Devin the Dream Haney. It should be Devin Pillow Hands Haney versus Vasily Lomachenko from Ukraine, man. Shout out to him, man. He put up a good fight. If you didn't win, you almost won, man. And you made Devin look like shit. I ain't never seen Devin get tapped up so much. Motherfuckers talk about, well, he wasn't hitting them hard. Man, he was scoring. He had that, man, whole afro tilted to the side. If you ask me, he was pinging him up. But that's another story in another video. I might have a video on that. Y'all check on my YouTube channel, man. So we got the Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford fight. And a possible Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. And they even in the talks right now. David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. Cinnamon toast. You dig? So let's get into it, man. So this one is already topping out the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight, man, which did 1.2 million pay-per-views. And no shade on them. That was a nice fight. But this is the biggest fight that could be made in boxing. Terrence Crawford and Spence, man. Sources tell me tickets is going off the shelf. Like, man, $9,000 floor seats and shit. Nosebleeds, $700, $900, $1,000. Nosebleeds, y'all. Woo, man, all the stars is coming out, y'all. All the Denzels is coming out, and the Brad Pitts and the Marky Marks and everybody you can name that got money go be at that thing except me. You feel me? Now I'm gonna do something special though. I might not be at the fight, but I got plans. I'm not gonna watch it at home. I'm gonna be somewhere in the VIP room in the unsecluded location, man. You feel me? Friends and family, I'll tell y'all where that at. Y'all could join me, you know what I'm saying? And watch the biggest fight of the year, man. I'm so happy. Man, boxing is alive. You remember that rumor? Showtime was about to go out of business? That's bull crap. Showtime putting on these events, man. They ain't going nowhere, man. You feel me? Rest in peace, HBO boxing, man. I kind of missed that, but I wasn't feeling. What was the commentator name on HBO? It was Roy Jones. It was Larry Merchant. I love Larry Merchant. Larry Merchant, the beast. He keep it a hundo. You feel me? He'll ask some questions that you won't even expect him to ask you after the fight, man. Shout out to Larry Merchant. I forgot his name, man. Hold on. I got resources right here in front of me. I'm gonna tell you his name because it's gonna fuck with me if I don't tell you who it is. You feel me? HBO. I know his name. I just fuck up all the time and never could remember it. Y'all hear that tapping? That's crazy. It's this little bird that come to my window all the time. It's the same little bird. I know it's the same little bird. His little ass coming, he be pecking on my window. He be wanting my attention. And you know my crazy mind, I swear I be thinking it's one of the dead homies or family members that came back as a bird trying to get my attention and all that, but Jim Lampley is his name, man. I couldn't stand Jim Lampley, man. He was hella biased. He would call out punches that was missing. Oh, what a left hook. He didn't even connect on the left hook. So, RIP HBO boxing. I fucks with Showtime. I fucks with Leo Santa Cruz, Morrow, and Al Bernstein. You feel me? I do miss Lennox Lewis. I like him as a commentator, and I really used to fuck with George Foreman. He used to be on HBO when they was alive. George Foreman. I like to hear the perspective of a real fighter's point of view because they know what's going on in that ring. You feel me? That's why I like Leo Santa Cruz on Showtime. I like Andre Ward on ESPN Top Rank. I really don't care for Mr. Potato Head ass Timothy Bradley biased ass. He the type of brother that want a brother to lose, man. He dude a weirdo. Y'all can check him out. Type him up. But yeah, man, boxing is not dead. So, like I said, tickets is going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just to be out in Vegas on that night, not in the arena, is big. That's big time. Just to be in that environment, man. You know what I'm saying? So Terrence Crawford and Bud, man, I'm hearing all kind of, man, opinions and predictions. And that's why I'm not giving no prediction, man. I can only tell you what I think go happen, but I'm not God, so I don't know. It be you casual fans out there. I know he gonna get knocked out. I bet you he do this. Cut it out. You don't know, bruh. Only God knows what's gonna happen that night. And if you happen to get the right prediction, man, kudos to you. You feel me? But don't nobody know what's gonna happen with these two. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing people predicting this and predicting that, going off the fighter's last fight. You feel me? If dude banged her and then bang her well, that don't mean the next broad he bang, he go bang like the last one. He might put in work on that one because they different broads. You get what I'm saying? You get my point. You know what I'm saying? Me, I love Errol Spence. I love Terrence Crawford. And I knew one day it would be a collision course with these two dudes, man. Boxing ain't dead. Boxing ain't dead. See, everybody thought MMA was about to take over, but MMA, you feel me, it's good, but boxing is back. We making the best fights happen, man. I guess people got tired of, and promoters, they even see it's more money when the big fighters fight the other big fighters. It ain't no papering good fighters fighting mediocre fighters. Don't nobody want to see that. That's a waste of time, man. We want to see the best fight the best. I want to see champions against champions. You dig? I'm in the studio, get blowed. This is the realest I ever wrote. Against all odds. So I watched some of the interview with Terrence Crawford on $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly the Kid and Wallow. Shout out to them dudes, man. They podcast is off the hook, man. You feel me? I'm starting from scratch. I'm just a regular old Joe. You feel me? Don't nobody know who I am, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? If I had that push behind me already, it'd be good. Them guys, they could easily call a Terrence Crawford to come down because they was already known and established, man. You know what I'm saying? But if I ever blow up like that, I promise y'all I'm gonna get some real legit shit on my show. I'm gonna get some people down here to, you know. Actually, I'm about to start doing interviews though too. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start a whole nother page. I'm gonna do interviews about boxing with people, and then I'm gonna do my interviews about people I know that came from the ground up and talk about their lives. I'm about to open up a new channel, Gamebred Interviews. You feel me? This Gamebred TV right here. But I'm gonna have a Gamebred interview channel, and I'm gonna get it popping, man, so we can hear some good stories, maybe some shit that'll inspire y'all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who mess with me. Shout out to all my subscribers, which ain't that many. I got about 2 or 3 subscribers. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the people who take their time to watch me. Man, if you want to watch me while you, or listen to me while you're cleaning up your house or something. You go hear music in my background. We in 4K definition. I got proper setup. This ain't no jank channel. Draymond Green, step your shit up on your podcast. You got way too much money to be holding a regular microphone with a regular ass wall behind you, with not a trophy, not a championship ring or nothing, bruh. But it is what it is. I guess at the end of the day, it's all about the content and information, right? So no shade to you, Draymond. I just think you should, you know, spice your shit up a little bit, man. Y'all seen Club Shay Shay? Ooh, Shannon Sharp. Shout out to Skip. Man, Shannon Sharp, his podcast is off the hook, man. His shit look nice. Now, Skip, they making the biggest fight ever, Skip. We got Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford. Skip, it don't get no better than that, Skip. There you go, Skip. You always skip. When I talk, skip. Shannon Sharp, shout out to that man. He crazy than a motherfucker. So yeah, man. A lot of fans, they pick the person based on how much they like them. Not looking at their boxing skills, they resume, none of that. Just because they don't like the other motherfucker, they pick one dude. Me, I'm not like that. Cause it could be a boxer I can't stand, but I'm not gonna let that distort the boxer's skill. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I do not like Teofimo Lopez. I do not like Paula Malignaggi. They racist. You feel me? Teofimo Lopez, I don't like him, but he could fight. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about unbiased opinions. Like I told y'all before, I think Errol Spence got a tiny bit more dog in him. Both of these guys been through some crazy shit. Terrence done got shot before, I think in the head. Errol Spence been in 2 car accidents, almost died. Man, the storyline don't get no better than this. That's crazy. Man, I'm glad it's happening now, because any longer, this would have been one of them Pacquiao and Mayweather 5 year later ass fights. Pacquiao old ass and Floyd old ass. You feel me? That fight was a dud. It made Pacquiao made $250 million supposedly. Floyd Mayweather made $400,000 supposedly. You know, sometimes that shit be capped. They be exaggerating how much these fighters be getting paid. I don't see. But I hope. Obviously, Terrence Crawford agreed. He got what he want. The numbers ain't out yet. How much they getting paid? They go get some of the back end on these pay-per-views. Now I think they could do. They're gonna do more than 1.2. If you motherfuckers stream this fight, no disrespect, you a dirtbag. You gotta support this one. Niggas is cheap though. Niggas be cheap, man. I'm watching it on the black box. I ain't watching it on the Fire Stick. Okay. You ain't gonna be able to rewind, pause, record, none of that shit. Go ahead and do that. You wanna cheat? You've been a cheater your whole life. Go ahead and cheat, man. I don't care how much it costs. I'm buying it. Because I know it's gonna do what it's gonna do. 2 dogs. There's gonna be 2 like game-bred pit bulls in the pit going at it. Somebody gotta win, but then again, it could be a draw. Like I said, I think, and I'm not no expert at judging fights, picking fights, but I think it's gonna go 12 rounds and somebody gonna win. Errol Spencer, because they too smart of fighters to let themselves just get knocked out. They movement and they skills, bro. This is like Lamborghini versus Ferrari, or fucking Rolls Royce versus Bentley. Like, man, they all good at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm leaning towards Errol Spence. That's my guy. I've been watching him. I've been watching Terrence. It's just Errol Spence is the natural bigger guy, the bigger welterweight. He will come in the ring a little bit bigger that night. I think he's an inch taller than Bud. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of them fights I really can't call. Some fights you could call, you know what I'm saying? You know, if this motherfucker lose to this guy, that's an upset. This fight, either way it go, it can't be an upset. That's what's so cool about it. I mean, it could be an upset like if one of them end up getting put to sleep in the first, second round. I don't see that happening. I see 2 dogs filling each other out, super smart, you know what I'm saying? And filling each other out and let the best man win, you know what I'm saying? So what would be next if Errol Spence won? What I think he'll do is he'll be undisputed. He'll have Bud belt. He's gonna vacate those and move up to the 154 division. If Terrence win, I think he'll stay at 147 because I think 154 is too big for Terrence. He he moved up from 135 to 140 to 147, and then 154. I think them dogs is a little too big for him up there. But they said Errol Spence hit like a 154 pounder. And he could for sure have a career at 154. So he'll vacate the belts. And then the belts will be all over the place in the welterweight. It'll be a new king. I'm predicting that will be In His Boots. Y'all go check In His Boots. Go on YouTube, type in his highlights if you don't know who In His Boots is. You know what I'm saying? He'll take over the welterweight division, or he'll either fight Terrence if Terrence win and have all the belts, and hopefully get that brother the opportunity to fight him, because he deserves a fight now. He deserves a big fight. He put in work in the division. He ranked #1. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boxing is not dead, y'all. It is not dead. We 20 minutes in. I'll wrap it up in a minute, man. I just want to talk to my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited, man. Like I said, I am not getting in no trouble. I'm not riding dirty, not even with a doobie in my car. You're not taking me to jail. I'm not missing this fight. And I asked God, keep me alive so I could see this fight, man. I've been waiting for this fight forever, man. I swear, man, I'll be on the internet trying to surf information. What's going on? Errol Spence been super quiet. Bud been talking, but Errol Spence been super quiet. So they've been working behind the doors. Come to find out, the brothers have been talking on the phone with each other. Respectfully, too, is what I hear. They ain't like, I'm going to beat your ass and none of that, because at the end of the day, this is a business and a sport. This ain't two niggas off the streets that's not going to get $1 for fighting. You feel me? That's what you niggas is fucked up. You niggas on the street always want to fight for free. Going to the gym, man, you might be able to get paid for it if you got any kind of hands. Shit. This be the realest shit I ever wrote. Against all odds. Yeah, man. So subscribe, man, to the channel, man. I'm trying to grow like a chia pet. You feel me? Subscribe, like, watch. You know what I'm saying? At least watch a motherfucker for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm about, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Yep. Shout out to Phenom Boxing and T Street and Boxing Ego and Champ Side and ES News and all them outlets that's providing boxing information and content for us, man. Y'all doing a good job, man. I'm trying to get in that circle with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the door. Let me in. Subscribe, man. Be safe out here, man. It's sick out. One love.